I got a lot of places going right now.
What is
See?
it?
Hey, who looks better?
Is that Kyler?
Yeah, that was Kyler.
We're gonna let him know.
I'm telling you, hey, he would have sent me though. But
Welcome in everyone to Out of Bounds. Lisa Matthews here with you alongside Brett Hundley. Thanks for joining us
thank you for
today.
having me.
All right, well, last week's win in Seattle, such a big moment for you. There were a lot of emotions from you after the game. What was just behind that?
There was a lot for me. For one, just to play against Russ was like a crazy, that's like my brother. And so to play against him and get a victory was really nice to play against the defense. But not only that, I think the mental part for me, coming from when I was playing in Green Bay, and then just to work through everything that I had to work through and get to that moment again and then capitalize on it, I think it just meant the world to me. And, it just showed a lot. And I was just happy.
There's this just powerful photo that our team photographer took of the guys huddled around you. They all have their hands on you. It's almost like a prayers going on there. What did it mean to just be at the center of that?
Sometimes it's hard to explain things in words. It's just because I can't explain to you really how I felt in that moment. I mean, it was I'll remember that for the rest of my life. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. And for me, in all my years of sports, that was one of my greatest moments. So it was really fun to have that opportunity to get out there and just help. I mean, the guys really wanted that game, and to be a part of that, to win in that kind of atmosphere when nobody gave us a chance, and especially when you think, okay, Kyler goes down, backup's coming in, block kick, a lot was going on.
The momentum at that point,
Yeah. So and then to get in there and just finish the game like we did, the guys rallied and they played their butts off. So it was awesome.
I mean, that's kind of life as a backup quarterback, right? Any given Sunday. Unfortunately, injuries do happen when Kyler goes down. Just what is that? How much does that just validate the way that you prepare for the game every Sunday, mentally and physically?
Yeah. It was a confirmation for me. It's just been every week just knowing that I got to get myself ready, and you don't get the reps out there, so you got to somehow, some way sort of figure it out, and just knowing to keep going over the playbook, keep learning the plays every week. Especially once you get to the end of the week, to the end of the season, it's easy to say, all right, I ain't getting in because I haven't been in 16, in a minute.
Yeah.
So it's easy to say, all right, he's gonna play the rest of the season, but to just keep yourself in it for me was a big thing this year, and it paid off.
And you look like you were having so much fun out there. You did a little bow at the end of the final drive there, and just around teammates. I mean, you scrambling and just the way that you kind of reacted or celebrated after that, that's what it was, right? For you, just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and that's how I play now. It's just going out there and having some fun. It's fun when you win. But when I'm out there, I want to bring energy. I want to bring positive vibes and just go out there and have some fun. I don't want people to be thinking, uptight and stuff like that. Even if I'm in, Kyler goes down, I want people to have fun, trust in me, and understand we can get the job done.
How do you play loose like that? Because you're out for most of the game, and then your number's called.
Honestly, I've been playing. I think for me, it's really just bringing it back to what it is. Like, it's out here on the practice field. It's the same field. It's the same plays. It's the same people. It's nothing different. People put this, their own expectations on things. People believe that, with 100,000 million people watching, it's different, and it's really not. I mean, you're just out there playing football. So I just love the game that much that, to me, I don't worry about all the other stuff, what people will say, anything like that. I'm just going out there and slinging it.
Have you always been like that, or is that something you've had to mentally work on?
For sure, mentally work on. That's some of the mental piece that, when I was in Green Bay, that's something I had to learn. And taking that, just like the whole Andrew Luck thing, it's a huge part of the game, the mental piece of it, as far as when you're going through injuries, when you're going through hard times, especially as a quarterback, the mental aspect of it is so much harder than most. And I try to preach to Kyler, I try to preach to all the young guys I'm around, you got to understand that who you are on the field is completely different than who you are off. So in the bad and the good, you still have to have who you are off the field first and foremost. And I feel like if you can get to that point, then what you do on the field, you can just be free and have some fun.
Dang, some life lessons right here. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take
that
advice going forward. So what do you think you've just meant to Kyler and just this offense, having your knowledge and experience of the game?
Kyler's like a brother to me now. And just getting to know him, I never tried to push anything on him. I just tried to sort of slowly help him out when things, when I saw certain things. And, I think I've just taken that approach. Because, if you come in and you're like, all right, do this, make sure you're doing this, people look at you like, all right, But for me, it was really just trying to build a relationship and have him trust me and knowing that, what I say, I'm not going to tell you some crazy stuff. I'm going to actually try to help you when I can. And we've built a really solid relationship, and he's just an awesome guy, awesome quarterback, and going to lead this team to great things.
Now, being a Valley guy from Chandler High School, is it still pretty surreal for you when you put on that Cardinal jersey?
Yeah, that's another moment because you're playing for your hometown.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up, like player of the week for the Cardinals. It's just crazy. So like to get that victory too for Arizona, to start for the Cardinals, like any of that, all like to play for them, like that's huge. That's a dream come true. So for me, that just means the world.
Because the rivalry between, the history there with the Cardinals and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah.
At least from the Cardinals side.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have some fans that sent in questions for you. The first one coming from Jacqueline T90 says, you kind of look like Bruno Mars. I could see that. But you're taller, she says. Can you sing and dance like him? Tis the question.
I cannot sing. I'm like a J. Cole singer. Like I rap, but sing, that's not really singing. It's like just the...
And Bruno Mars has vocals, so...
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm not like a Chris Brown, Bruno Mars, not me. I'm a great background dancer though.
Well, he has that whole, hooligan squad.
Yeah.
And you fit the style.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could do the background dancer. I'm not a front dancer, I'm a background dancer.
Well, about the style, Jonathan Megler wants to know, Jonathan Megler, 23, who's the swaggiest quarterback, you or Kyler?
Oh man, I'm taking that one.
You have to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give
What do you think Kyler would say?
Me?
He would?
No,
Okay.
he would.
Young grasshopper.
Yeah, I like to put my style forward, so I think I got some good stuff coming out.
You do. I mean, every time you show up for the games, I'm like, what is he wearing? Yeah. I could never pull that off.
I got my boy, I grew up with my dog, Troy Hurley. He helps me style, you know what I'm saying, getting some lessons, and we just putting together some cool outfits, so I would like to take that home better than Kyler.
And fashion's very important too, yeah?
Oh yeah. I mean, you look good, you feel good, you play good.
Well, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Taylor Holmes wants to know, where has been your favorite place that you've traveled to and why?
I always like to jump out and say Thailand. Like, there's two different answers for this. Thailand for like the culture, the experiences. Like, I mean, I was bathing elephants in the River Kwai. Like, I mean, massive beasts. Like, I'm giving them mud baths. I'm eating, out on the floating market in this small little boat that's dang near about to tip. Like, but you can buy, like, it's the craziest experiences of your life. You're taking it like a tuk-tuk. Like, you just flag them down and like jump in and they'll take you anywhere. So for culture experiences, like Thailand was awesome. Mango sticky rice, amazing. But like for landscape and nature, Switzerland was by far the best place I've ever been. Like, just beautiful.
Now, I know you probably have plans for your off-season vacations. Where are you going?
I got a lot of places going right now.
What is it?
Hey, who looks better?
Is that Kyler?
Yeah, that was Kyler.
We're gonna let him know.
I'm telling you, hey, he would have said me though. But I got a lot of places. I want to start in New Zealand, and I want to rent one of them vans with the bed in the back and like just drive. And see where it takes me.
Wow.
And then I want to go to Australia. I want to dive the Great Barrier Reef. I want to go to Japan. I'm going to Hungary.
This is all this off season?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit like 15 plus countries.
I see
so
that.
I will be moving.
Do you know how many you've been to thus far?
26, 27. I'm trying to catch fish, so it's going to take some time.
Can you take us with you?
If you guys, I would love to. You guys come along, we'll be good to go. I promise you guys.
We're there.
We'll
See you there.
Good content for the Cardinals.
There you go. Last question. What's something you wouldn't do or try since you're a daredevil? That one coming from Bobby Thomas.
That is a very hard one because...
That's a good question.
I've done a lot.
Yeah. You've done a lot of crazy stuff.
I probably, well, I've done it before, but I wouldn't do it again.
Okay.
If that answers. I wouldn't try, this is really random, I wouldn't try another cheese curd in Green Bay. That's really random. I wouldn't eat another cheese curd. I don't like them. And I would not eat them. Nope. I'll do it.
You've told me like you've swam with stingrays.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and
I would do all that stuff.
Sharks. Yeah.
A lot of that stuff, there's nothing that I probably wouldn't do as far as like jumping in with sharks.
But the cheese curds got you.
If you throw a cheese curd at me, I will not eat it. I can't do it.
All right.
I'll eat an octopus before I eat a cheese curd, honestly. Like a live octopus.
You are so interesting.
Yeah,
okay,
random.
Actually, this is the final question. Joey Parker, if you weren't playing football, what would your dream career be?
I would have a travel show and photography.
Produced by us.
Exactly.
Here we go.
There we go. We
Making
got
dreams
it. That's
come
what
true.
I'm saying. This is it. All right, we got our team.
Yeah, I would love to be like the host that tries all the food. So
That's
I'll
what
do
I'm
the food. You like to take pictures.
Yeah, I'll do the photography.
Okay.
And then
There we go.
look here, I'll have you guys doing crazy stuff so that'll get you a reaction.
What would your travel show be named?
Jet Set Brett.
You already thought of it. Yeah, this is
I
it.
got it. I have all the info. Like people, I just need somebody to take me up on
Pitch
it.
it.
That's what I'm saying. ESPN, here we come. Baby.
Well, maybe our next travel show, next time we sit down, it'll be in Hungary or
We could do that.
Japan, or
I'm
I
telling you.
don't know.
Yeah, you got to stay tuned. We got some good
Stay
stuff coming.
tuned.
I'm taking them with me to Japan.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.